Hi guys, before we start the video, thank you ever so much for watching last week's, and what we're talking about last week's, congratulations to @tippers7447 for answering my question correctly in the comments section below and beating my mate Tom Hemmings to the post. I love it when you guys comment. I had a lot of comments on the coffee page as well. A lot of people answered me on there. Unfortunately, they were after this guy. He was on the ball. So yeah, it was unusual to see a right-hand drive car on Kefalonian. There aren't many because most of the right-hand drive cars would have come from the UK, and it's extremely too expensive to import a UK vehicle to Greece. I'm not quite sure why, that's just how it is. Although there are quite a lot of right-hand drive classic cars in Greece. I exported a lot of them back in the day. It's what I used to do, is to drive them overland. Anyway, that being said, you don't want to hear me ramble on. My back has still completely had it. I'm in a lot of pain. We're at Tuesday, the boat still hasn't sold, so I'm worried to death about that. But most of it's going to be explained in this video. That's why I didn't walk around Brixham, I drove around. Anyway, that said, you don't want to hear me ramble on. Let's get on with the video. It's Friday. Well, actually, no, it's not. It's Tuesday, but you wouldn't know that because I'm editing this for Friday. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you haven't already, hit like, share and subscribe. Sit back and enjoy the ride. For those of you who visited the Coffee and PayPal page this week, thank you ever so much for doing that. You really are supporting the channel, which I think is the greatest channel on the planet, you'll agree. What do you mean? Hobbit's not sure. She says I can't say that. Oh. Well, anyway, I just did. So, what have we got this week? Well, I hurt my back. The Hobbit's working me too hard. Happens from time to time. I got a back injury that flares up, so I couldn't walk. But I managed to drop the Hobbit at the station because she went off to London, and then I went into Torquay to sort out some of my affairs. I'm still moving stuff backwards and forwards to Greece. As you know, the boat's up for sale. I've had some really low offers, which is really disappointing. However, I thought, well, I'll take some of the stuff off, that might help. So I went and did that. And then I went round Brixham. So I was going to walk round, but of course, that wasn't very easy. So I drove round and videoed it. Sorry about that, but you do get to see a bit of Brixham. So that's about it. And there will be a winter warmer at the end. Now, the week before last, that was quite popular. A few of you joined in and left in the comments where you thought I was. So I'd like you to do the same this week. If you think you know where I am, leave it in the comments. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So where are we going today then?
London.
Well, you're going to London.
Yeah, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Don't think they'd let you in twice.
I'm not keen on London. Don't get jumping all over me in the comments. I'm just not keen on business, you know, all that. Everybody knows that. London?
Yes.
What are you going to London for?
Mother's 85th birthday.
Crikey.
And a diving reunion with people I haven't seen for 30 years.
And you're going to the Greek embassy, aren't you?
Oh God, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, I nearly forgot that bit. I've got my passport, right?
Yeah. Anyway, I've got the hybrid for a couple of days, so I've got transport.
You'll enjoy that.
Yeah. I'm going to do a piece about the hybrid. So, on with the road trip. What's the matter, Hobbit?
Well, it's all disabled.
It's all disabled. Mm.
Whoops.
Well, here we are, first leg of the journey.
Right.
Tiverton station.
Not looking forward to this.
Hobbit's really looking forward to her trip. She thinks it's just a fantastic thing, don't you?
No.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 2 days. 3 days.
Oh.
Give up.
Yeah, well, let's stick her on the train.
Don't rag my car around. Stay within a speed limit.
It'll be lowered, it'll have bigger wheels on it when you come back, some flames, a V8 under the bonnet.
You do have to put petrol in it.
Do you?
Yes.
I thought it was
It's got about
electric.
half a tank. No.
Can't you just use the battery?
If you do 100,
Yeah.
you will have to put more petrol in it.
Will I?
Yes.
So it's not really that economic.
It is when I drive it.
Oh. We'll see about that.
You could wash it as well.
Well, I was thinking that. Because, you know, it might have a birthday while I'm using it.
Yeah.
Right.
See ya.
See you in a bit. Well, that's the Hobbit on the train. Now, I have got stacks of things to get on with today, so you'd best come with me. Oh look, there's a Fiat 500. The Hobbit likes those. Yeah, I've got to go and see Andy. Andy.
Today I mostly be mucking
At the boatyard and get some clothes that I left on the boat. Not much, but get those off and then have a quick look at the boat because there's a viewing going on. I've got to go to where my driving licence is registered, Sue and Terry's, and pick up some posts from there to do with the van. Then I've got to go and see Chicken Boy. And then I've got to go and see Jed at Ocean Vans and get my tools out the van so that I can do the CEO's car. And then I've got to go and see the bucket. And then, hopefully, if he's in, I'll get to see my mate Tom and Kelvin and Jayne. So we've got a bit to do. So let's get on with it, shall we? Right, so here we are, first leg of my journey anyway. We're at Sainsbury's in Paynton. 2 reasons for that. One, I'm a bit peckish, could do with a cup of tea and a sandwich. So they do a nice sausage sandwich here, and it's cheap, so I'm gonna go in there and do that. And also I need to get a couple of bits and pieces, so we'll do that. Then I can ring round and see who's about so that I can go and visit a few people and get a few things. Anyway, here we go. It's gonna be a busy day. Well, times change and you have to move with them, I suppose. Sainsbury's haven't got a cafe anymore. Well, they have, but it's a Starbucks, and that wasn't what I was after. So I've gone for a sausage roll from the deli. They also don't have Hot Wheels, which was the other thing I went in there for. Oh well, onward and upward. Well, here we are, Sovereign Bay. Haven't seen the boat for over 8 months, 9 months nearly now. Andy's done a good job of pressure washing her. She's a bit green round the back where the dinghy is, but yeah, other than that she's alright. Gonna have a look, see what we can find inside. Right, well here we are in the boatyard aboard Sovereign Bay. It's been about 8 months since I was on board. Not a lot's changed. The carpet's got a bit dirty, I suppose that's people viewing it. Not much I can do about that really. I might come and hoover it. Yeah, she's not too damp inside considering she's been left all this time. So I'm going to get my clothes and oh yeah, does need a bit of a clean. But no more than you'd expect. Anyway, I'm going to get my clothes and head on to the next place. Well, it was nice to see everybody in the yard, but I don't really miss it. Got mixed feelings about Sovereign Bay really. I really didn't want to part with that boat, but It's the right thing to do. I can't keep on top of it if I'm not here. She is a bit, you know, a bit musty, I suppose is the word. But boats tend to do that if you leave them, which is another good reason for moving her on. Somebody was viewing it while I was there, so we'll see what they've got to say and take it from there. The only way is up, as they say. Boatyard's busier than I thought it would be, to be fair. Yeah, that's all I've got to say on the subject. Right, so stop number one is to collect my file box out of Andy's van, because without that I haven't got the details to Wayward Child, my motorcycle, and without that I can't get anybody to find out how much it's going to cost to import to Greece. So yeah, I've got to go into the place now because Andy's van broke down. I've got to go in there, get the keys, get the things out the van, put them in the car, and then we're on to the next stop. Well, I've just done the next stop. I've picked up my stuff about the van from Sue and Terry, and now we're going through the back of Brixham. So while I've got a minute, if my back will allow it, we'll have a little look around Brixham for you, because some of you might never have been to Brixham. Anyway, this is the back road in. Most people wouldn't come this way. It's only locals that really use this road. There's a Wetherspoons there on the left. I don't know whether it still is a Wetherspoons. He's selling a lot of them, isn't he? Oh yeah, it says Wetherspoons on the side, losing the name. There's a good tattoo shop there. A lot of my friends have had work done there. Now, if you were coming in from the Torquay area, you would come in on the road that's on my left. Ocean Vans is just up there where we're going to next, but I thought we'd just have a quick detour and drive around Brixham so you can have a little look. Oh no, I'm kind to you guys. Nothing much changes here. I mean, I must have lived there about 15 years now. I lived in Torquay before that, and before that Dawlish. But yeah, there's the famous galleon that's a Thames barge, I think, underneath. But perhaps I shouldn't say too much about that. There's some of the fishing fleet. We'll go down the car park and I'll show you the bay. Done many a gig in that place. We're just passing there, Brixham Yacht Club, with Drew at the breeze. I don't think you're seeing a lot, are you? But never mind. Let's right. So there's the breakwater. When I was first recovering from my accident, having fallen off the boat in the yard 15 foot and broke myself quite badly, I used to walk along that breakwater to get some exercise, and the physio told me I was overdoing it. It's quite a long way, especially when you've walked from the car and round Brixham. Yeah, it's quite a distance. And I was complaining that things were starting to hurt again, and she said I'm not surprised, which is why I don't walk so much these days. I do walk, but only on a good day, and at the moment I'm having some back issues. Anyway, let's so over in that direction is Torquay. There's Thatcher Rock is out there, Meadfoot and all that area, and Paynton is round this corner here. And that's the fishing port of Brixham. That's Brixham Marina over there, you can see. So yeah, as I said, that's Brixham Marina, and this area here, where you can see these boats moored up here, behind that is where the fishing fleet usually go, where they unload and whatever, quayside. Quite a busy fishing port, really. Have a lot of big beam trawlers leave here. So I thought I'd give you another view on the hill here. I won't stay for too long because we're parked in a precarious position. But yeah, you can just make out over the back there the some of the fishing fleet. Cracking day. What a lovely day to be alive. And as I said, there's Torquay over there, and Torquay Marina. And then you've got Paynton in that area. So, I'd best crack on. Let's stop Ocean Vans. So, as you go out of Brixham, there's the famous bus stop. There used to be a multi-storey car park there, but it fell apart, so they took it down and didn't replace it. So I'm just going to go and pop into Jed's at Ocean Vans, pick some tools up, because I'm going to do the Hobbit's son's, youngest son's car. He's got some brake pads he needs putting on, and I've got the tools, so might as well do that for him. Right, so we're now on the road going back out of Brixham and in the direction of Paynton and Torquay, really. There's Brixham tyres, so we'll go up to Ocean Vans and I'll get some tools off Jed. And hopefully Jed's in. If ever you need a light van, Jed does transit-sized vans and well, all sorts of stuff really. I think he sells the odd car as well, but mostly vans. Anyway, this is where to come. His standards are pretty high, to be fair. Let's go and see the man. Right, so we'll go and find my van. But there's some of Jed's stock. As you can see, he's got a few of them. Moves them on quite nicely. There's his I think his car's up for sale. I don't know. You'd have to ring him. Anyway, Ocean Van Centre in Brixham. So I'm going to go and get my stuff out my van now. Right, so here we are. I've landed at Kelvin Jayne's. I've come to see gorgeous Tom over there, GT. Say hello, Tom.
Hello.
So yeah, I thought I'd pop in. I always come and see Tom, don't I, Tom? We sometimes have Chinese chips and chicken balls, don't we? Sometimes. Yeah. And sometimes we have a cup of tea and a biscuit, which we've had tonight. Yeah. Anyway, we've got some news. Kelvin and Jayne here are thinking of bringing 2 Royal Enfields.
Yes.
Yes.
350s. Do you want to tell people about that, or are you going to keep it a secret?
Well, it's not a secret. But it's not 100%. But Jane and I have got a Harley and we've got an Indian, but we want to come from here in Torbay to meet our mate Rudgy in Kefalonia, but we're riding by bikes. Now we thought riding a Harley or an Indian is not really much of a challenge, because what we'd like to do is we've linked up with Mind, which is a charity talking to support people with depression, mental illness, etc., etc. But also we're also linking up with the Williams Syndrome Foundation, which our gorgeous Tom has. So we thought if we link, the 2 charities together and do a long ride, which I think it's going to be about 2,300 miles, I think, something like that, to get to Rudgy in Kefalonia, but on 2 Royal Enfield 350s. I've spoken to Royal Enfield. They haven't got back to me yet, to be honest, so I really don't know. But we do love the bike. We did a, you did a vlog. I did a vlog on it, and the little 350 Classic is a cracking little bike. But it's 20 horsepower, so it's not like so it's going to take some doing. But what it has got is a very comfortable seat, and thank goodness.
Yeah, and Kelvin likes a comfortable seat.
We've got to imagine you sat on the bike. You've been on the bike about 18 hours a day, and it is and it is. So it'll be interesting if we won't go Germany, because obviously doing 60 mph on the autobahn when everyone else is doing 160.
That might not work. Yeah, and all your fillings will have fell out by the time you get to the end of it.
But I think the challenge would be good, and hopefully it'll raise the profile for everybody really, mainly Mind.
Yeah.
Williams Syndrome Foundation.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to know about Down syndrome, but who's heard about Williams syndrome?
Yeah, that's right.
There's 1 in 18,000 births, that person has Williams syndrome. So it's not rare, and I think people need to know about it.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. And also we're going to have a good ride, and we enjoy riding our bikes.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Riding our bikes.
So you'll be seeing more of them on my channel later in the year, hopefully. Yeah. And if you want to see more of this, if you go on to the BMAD, that's Kelvin and Jayne's site, you'll see loads of vlogs. He's been doing them. How long have you been doing that now?
Oh,
3 months.
well, 3-4 months.
3 or 4 months. So it's a new channel. You could do with a subscription. So hit subscribe.
Yes, please.
And as I always say, hit like, share, and subscribe. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Yeah. the BMAD, which is BMAD.
Yeah.
Bands, motorcycles, and destinations.
Don't get it confused with BMAD, because that was the charity that Kelvin and Jayne ran quite successfully for a number of years. So you've got to put the in first, and then you'll get their channel. Yeah. And hopefully you'll see the other side of them riding to me, and when I meet up with them, you'll see my side of it. So it'll be quite interesting to do that.
Reggie, you can show us around the island.
Yeah.
If we got time.
Yeah.
If we can walk.
Some of them don't have to keep stopping every 5 minutes, because you know what them other two were like, the Hobbit and the You can't go anywhere. You have to stop every 5 minutes. Yeah.
Well, I think the problem we might have is that we don't. It would be a week on a motorbike to get to you.
Yeah.
And possibly the last thing I want to do
is ride
a bike around the island.
So I think there'll be lots of chilling out on the balcony of Village Oro.
We get to your place and then just have a couple of beers, I think.
So that's exciting. So that's what's coming. Anyway, I'd best crack on and get back to Appledore. So that's that then. I'll get on my way then, shall I?
Oh, right. I wish you would. Christ, how long have you been here for?
Oh,
Couple hours.
Couple of hours.
Yeah.
Have you?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh my God.
Tom was happy to see me, weren't you, Tom? Yeah. I think I'm going back to Appledore. See you later, guys.
Yeah.
See you, bro. Always lovely to see you. Right, now, off.
See you, Tom.
Yeah. So thank you for my present.
Thank you for my present.
You're welcome, mate.
Yeah.
Bye. It's your winter warmer on a grey summer's day. Maybe it's winter. It could even be the start of the season. I don't know when you're going to be watching these, but I've done them for those of you who live in the UK for your Christmas delectability. Where are we today? Well, you know how it goes on these. You've got to leave it in the comments where I am today. Look at that. Hey, look at that. That's come bursting through your device and your computer screen, hasn't it? I'm like a little ray of sunshine, aren't I? At least that's what my grandma used to say. Yeah, she wasn't known for telling the truth all the time, to be fair. Yeah, look at that, eh? Huh? Look at that, eh? How can you be depressed when you've got me on a Friday? Look. Fantastic, that is, isn't it? Anyway, that's your winter warmer. That's all I'm afraid you're going to get. Apparently, the Hobbit's battery's gone flat. Has your battery gone flat, Hobbit?
It's on charge.
Oh,
It
see,
won't take long.
all these battery-powered
won't
things,
take long.
I don't know. So I've been dragged out the snooker room from my my endeavours to work to make a bacon sandwich. Can you manage that?
I can manage all this.
You can manage that, can you? She's being facetious again.
Empty-handed, it's
Yeah.
fine.
I've got the camera.
It's a bit heavy.
Is it? Yeah, it is heavy, yeah.
Would you like me to hold
Oh,
that
yeah.
as well?
Well, the camera crew have got the day off because you said they could go and have a day off. Right, I'm going to go and make a bacon sandwich.
Yeah. Do what you're good at.
Yeah. What you got there, Hobbit?
Oh, you are videoing. You said...
That's a Hobbit dustbin, isn't it? Hobbits,
Right.
Hobbits don't eat very much and don't make much refuse, apparently. We do that, Kelvin, or should we get... Have you got a makeup department?
Yes.
Have you?
Yeah. Big mirror.
Because I don't know,
lights.
I'm not sure where mine are gone. You know what they're like.
do
You
you
know what
know?
my lot are like. If we're in a new town, they're probably out drinking or something.
Oh,
There's-
probably, yeah.
If there's girls involved, well, one of them's a boy, but it's a modern world. So anyway, yeah, if you've got your makeup department, then
Yeah.
probably do that. Yeah.
Well, Jane does the makeup
Does she?
for me. Well, people say, "Do I dye my hair?" And I said, "No, I don't."
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Jane
yeah.
does it for me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so I'm not lying.
Yeah, no,
you know, I am telling the
I like
truth.
the way she gets the lipstick the right colour for your.
What really?
Yeah.
That's why my lips are rosy red.
Yeah. Anyway, if we could have makeup, because I've been out all day, and that Jed, he gave me 2 hats, and I put them on, and now it's all pulled my hair about. Anyway,
Well, it's made of right.
I'm going to get Calvin to explain this. This is going to be in the outtakes. So inside your body, Cal, what did you
Well,
say?
yeah. Well, I'm saying with vlogging, because Jenny and I have taken it about 4 months ago, but it's good to actually see yourself on the screen and how you come across, right? But when you're in this body, looking out through your eye holes.
Cut! So, this week we visit the beaches around. No, I've already explained. Hi guys, before we start the video, I thought I'd give you a quick explanation of why you're going to be watching a video from last September. I saved a few up just to cheer you up through the winter months, and I'm showing them every other week. I'm starting to run out of them now, but don't worry, I'll go back the end of February home, and I'll be videoing what's going on in Kefalonia then. Right, now, last week you had to guess on the winter warmer where I was. So let's show you. Quite a few of you got this right. I was here, just before the road for Patini, and on the road that goes to Porta Theris, which is up here. So yeah, those of you who guessed that, well done. You don't win a prize, except that you could end up meeting me at some point on the island, and we'll have a coffee and a good old laugh about it. Anyway, next week you'll have a winter warmer and another guessing game will continue. So let's get on with the video, shall we? Usually. Next week I'll be visiting Brixham. The mighty hybrid. Where are we off to today then?
The tip.
Oh, well there you go. We're going to get some goodies then apparently, aren't we? She's just said, this is going to be fun, we're going to get some goodies
Yes.
from Lidl's.
You're allowed to eat for a few days.
She likes it in Lidl's because I buy her things like tea cakes.
And what's that raisin thing?
Raisin thing.
Pan of raisin.
Oh yeah, pan of raisin. Now, you know, they do make the best pan of raisin. And in fact, I quite like the ones in Greece. Don't tell my friend at the baker, sir. Now, these are actually massive. I love them.
some more lights in. But yeah.
Memory of Super Dan.